Hey everyone, I'm Isabel Flores and welcome back to my channel. You're tuning into a new episode of Not So Covered by the Media, where I cover recent news stories that deserve more coverage in today's most common forms of media. With that, let's get right into it. So the first story I want to talk about today has to do with, yes, cancer. But not in humans, in dinosaurs. You heard me right, cancer's been around for a much longer time than we actually thought. Recently, scientists were analyzing the bones of a 76 million year old Centrosaurus, which is a dinosaur that bears similar resemblance to the Triceratops. Scientists originally thought that the dinosaur was suffering from a healing fracture in its leg, but recently with modern technology, scientists have found that it's actually an osteosarcoma. This is actually the most common type of bone cancer and is found in humans as well. With the help of modern technology and experts in things such as orthopedic surgery, these new bone scans help to show what was really truly going on in this dinosaur's leg. It's amazing to see these new advancements in both technology and education and how this affects our understanding of the world. It's really cool. Well, maybe not for the dinosaur. Alrighty everyone, so now it's time for the moment you've all been waiting for, the Florida Man special. Alrighty everyone, so this week we have two Florida Man special stories. The first one is about a 47-year-old named Jason Copenhaver who spit on a boy's face after he refused to take his mask off. Okay. So basically, Copenhaver enters a restaurant and there's a boy in there and he basically tells the boy, hey, take your mask off. And he keeps telling him and the boy refused. So finally, Copenhaver took a hold of the boy's hand, held it really tightly, and put his face right next to the boy's and told him, you now have coronavirus. And since he was so close, his spit, like a bunch of spit particles, landed on the boy's face. Ew. Workers at the restaurant said that they told Copenhaver multiple times to sit down. They also noticed that he had no shoes on and appeared to be in a very drunken state. They also claimed that he tried to hit one of the employees. So Copenhaver was arrested, but he was freed after posting a $650 bail. Police later released that Copenhaver said that he didn't even know if he had coronavirus, but he'd never been tested for it. Police also did not release the boy's age who was a victim of Copenhaver's assault. Alright, moving on to the next Florida Man story. So our next Florida Man story isn't exactly this guy's fault, but it's still crazy. This Florida man experienced a very scary encounter with a shark. 38-year-old Justin Stiller was lobster diving in the Keys with his friends when he noticed an injured fish. He grabbed it, but then decided to put it back down. However, this small little fish managed to attract an 8-foot-long lemon shark. Yes, 8 feet. So the lemon shark actually bit Stiller just below the knee, and he was rushed to the nearest hospital and had to receive 24 stitches. What's even crazier about this is that Stiller had been bitten by both a spider and an alligator in his life already. I guess you could say maybe he's one with nature? Also, this is a disclaimer. The lemon shark did not do this on purpose, obviously. It was just reacting on instinct as sharks do in their natural environments. So I don't want to scare anyone and villainize lemon sharks or any sharks for that matter. Sharks do not attack humans on purpose. They are either provoked or even like in this case, they're attracted by things like chum and injured fish. So don't be afraid of these guys. They're probably more afraid of you. Just be very careful. Just be careful when in the Keys and in bodies of water like this because there are sharks and while they don't mean to hurt you guys, sometimes things like this do happen. So speaking of lobster diving, a Red Lobster in Ohio actually discovered a rare blue lobster in one of their shipments. And I know what some of you may be thinking. Wait, blue lobsters are actually real? And yes, they are, but they're extremely rare. Only about 1 out of every 2 million lobsters are expected to be blue. So yes, they are very, very rare and many people actually don't know that they even exist. So Red Lobster decided to save the blue lobster from ending up on someone's dinner plate and immediately contacted the Monterey Bay Aquarium. They decided to name the lobster Claude after Red Lobster's very own mascot. What's pretty cool is that Red Lobster is actually part of a conservation team called Seafood Watch. Seafood Watch encourages sustainable farming and fishing of seafood in order to keep our oceans safe. This is such a heartfelt story, and people are going to be able to see Claude in the aquarium now. Alrighty everyone, thank you so much for tuning into this week's episode. I will see you in my next video. And I have something very fun planned for Wednesday, so keep that in mind. Also, remember to follow me on social media to keep updated on everything that I'm doing. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!